Hello, Darwin, and welcome to a special Saturday Jamboree. I am so excited to have some music fun with you all today. Can we all stand up and sing the hello song as loudly as we can together? Everyone stand up and let's sing the hello song. This is such a happy day. Our music friends have come to play with Mozart Mouse and Beethoven Bear. Friends have come from far and near to hear the music we will make today. Hello, hello, it's music time today. We're glad you're here. It's time to sing and play. Let's clap our hands, stamp our feet, turn around, touch the ground. Hello, hello, it's music time today. We're glad you're here. It's time to sing and play. Woo! Awesome job. I think I heard all of you singing along with me from your houses. How exciting. I'm so glad you guys are all tuning into my videos. I'm so loving your progress updates with your videos and your pictures at home. Please keep them coming. Okay, if you didn't read for this activity today, I need everybody to have a pen and paper. It can be 3 different colored markers, it can be 1 crayon, it can be a normal pen or a pencil, but just something to write with and something to write on. Pause the video and I'll make sure you got that with you. Okay, today I want us to really focus on the sounds that we hear around us. That's why I'm outside today. I love sitting outside. It's my favorite thing to do because you can hear all of the noises from the world around us, from the animals and the wind. And since we're in a city, you're going to hear a lot of cars, sometimes ambulances, sometimes people shouting from across the street. So I have an activity for us to do today. I want us to all, if you're inside, if you can, join me outside. And if you can't go outside, listen really closely. Turn up your volume all the way up. Put on those supersonic hearing aids that we have for Guess That Sound, because we're going to use them today for this activity. I want us to sit here for 60 seconds in absolute silence and try to hear all of the noises from the world around us. So we're going to all find our seats, get comfortable. I'm going to bring the camera down so you can see me. Okay, we're all getting comfortable. Okay. Turn up the volume and sit here for 60 seconds and try to find 3 different noises that you hear from the world around us. "30 seconds. What are you guys hearing? Keep listening. I'm hearing cars, and I'm hearing some people walking over there. I'm hearing some raindrops. All right. So 60 seconds has passed. I heard so many different noises in the world around us. It reminded me of that song that I showed us, that other jamboree, where we sat in silence and we were waiting for the music to start until we realized that the music was already happening all around us. So I heard so many interesting noises. I heard lots of cars whooshing past. Can we all make a whoosh sound together? Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Whoosh. Awesome. All right, you know what else I heard? This is why I love coming outside. I heard so many birds chirping in the distance. It's my favorite sound. It reminds me of the May birdies singing so loudly and so softly. So let's all see if we can do our favorite bird impression. Whatever bird call you want. Let's all make some bird noises. All right, one more noise. The last thing that I heard, it was almost like the sound of the cars with that whoosh, but it was just the wind going against the leaves and the sticks. So the sound of the wind, I heard like a. What would your impression of the wind be? Everyone do your best wind impression, rustling through the leaves. All right. Well, I would love to hear what sounds you heard if you went outside and you listened for 60 seconds. What were the different noises that you heard? And if you want to take a video of you doing your impressions of the noises from the world around you, I would love to see that on Homeroom, and it will earn you a ticket. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. Well, there has not just been one composer to have written a song based on the noises that they hear around us. We have also listened to the 4 seasons, where each piece is written based on a different season. The composer, Vivaldi, actually sat there in each season and listened to the different noises that changed based on what season it was. And in the song I'm about to show you, this composer from Russia, Nikolai Rimsky-Korsakov, he wrote the song The Flight of the Bumblebees. It's pretty famous. A lot of you might have already heard it, but we're going to listen to it together. And as you might have guessed, he wrote this song based on the sounds of a bumblebee, just one animal, just one insect, a bumblebee. He was so fascinated by the sounds that they made that he composed a whole song based on that. We're going to do an activity to the flight of the bumblebees, okay? The first thing we're going to do is I just want you to sit there and listen to the song. Just take it in. What are your first impressions? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Does it make you confused? The second thing we're going to do is get our paper and our markers or a pen, and we're just going to free draw to whatever we feel like drawing for 60 seconds to the music. It can be scribbles, it can be a picture, you can maybe draw a bee if that's what the music is making you feel like. So we're going to draw for 60 seconds after we listen. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to get up on our feet and we're going to move around to the music, okay? Give me a thumbs up if you understand. Give me an A-OK if you can't wait. Say whoop whoop if you can't wait to do this. Whoop whoop. All right, so excited. I'm going to start the music. Everybody have their pen and paper ready? Awesome. Let's just listen to the music for the first 60 seconds. All right. If you guys want to get your pens out, you get to free draw whatever you want for 30 seconds. Okay, 15 more seconds to draw. Okay. Everybody share your picture with the camera. All right. Post your pictures on Homeroom. Now we get to move around to the music for 60 seconds. Just getting piano, super piano, and forte. Awesome, everybody. I hope that some of your parents took videos and pictures of that. I cannot wait to see your reaction videos. If you drew your picture, please post it on Homeroom. I want to see what everybody was inspired to draw while they listened to the fight of the bumblebees. All right, well, it was fun to be outside, but I'm getting cold, so I'm going to go ahead and head indoors, and I will continue the rest of our video there. Welcome back inside, everybody. I'm so happy to be back inside where it's warm, but it was really fun to sing songs and listen to all the noises inside the world. So if you weren't able to go outside with me just right now, that's okay. But the next time you do get a chance to go outside, I ask you to please just try to take 60 seconds, 1 minute, to just listen to the sounds around you. See how many different noises you can hear. Past just people talking or past just the cars rushing by? Do you hear any animals in the distance? Do you hear any rustling of the wind in the trees or maybe rustling of trash on the ground? I want to hear all the sounds that you can hear when you step outside and listen for 60 seconds. Before you stand up, I think it's time to sing the Do Re Mi tapping song. So first I sing, and then it's your turn. I can tap my knees.
I can tap my knees.
I can call it do do do.
I can call it do do do.
I can tap my tummy.
I can tap my tummy.
I can call it ray ray ray.
I can call it ray ray ray.
I can tap my chest.
I can tap my chest.
I can call it me me me.
I can call it me me me.
Tap the do re mi and a mi re do.
Tap the do re mi and a mi re do.
I can tap my knees.
I can tap my knees.
I can call it do do do.
I can call it do do do.
I can tap my tummy.
I can tap my tummy.
I can call it ray ray ray.
I can call it ray ray ray.
I can tap my chest.
I can tap my chest.
I can call it me me me.
I can call it me me me.
Tap the do re mi and a mi re do.
Tap the do re mi and the mi re do.
Awesome job, everybody. Okay, we're going to continue to train our ears to be musician ears, meaning that we're highly sensitive to all the sounds that we hear in the world or in music. So we just listen to the world around us. But now, I want to see if we can recognize high sounds from low sounds. We've talked about it briefly, especially when we look at our staff, our musical staff with those lines. And what's that symbol that we put in the corner, that really pretty swirly one? What's it called, everybody? A treble clef. And treble clef means we're playing high notes. So we listen to high notes a lot because we've been learning about the treble clef in class. We all play violin, which plays those high notes on the treble clef. So I want us to start training our ears to be able to listen to music and tell if this is a high sound or a low sound. So I'm going to play some instruments for you, and I want you to listen and tell me, do you think this is an instrument that plays high notes or low notes? Ooh. Wow. What do you guys think? Are those low sounds or high sounds? I think that those are some pretty high sounds. This instrument is called the flute. You have probably heard of it before. The flute plays really beautiful high sounds. I'm going to play a song that's being performed by the flute. It's a song you might have heard me play in class before, so you can hear how the same song sounds different on different instruments, depending on if they're high or low, or maybe somewhere in the middle. These are definitely some really beautiful high notes. I've played the song in class before on the violin. But what if we heard the same exact song? Okay, so everybody tune in. Let's listen really closely. low. Very different from a flute, isn't it? Getting those really deep bass notes. Da, 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 da. Wow. That is definitely not played on the treble clef. That's played on that lower clef that we sometimes talk about, the bass clef. The bass clef plays all those low, deep notes. Oh, so low. All right, so now we know a flute plays high notes, and we have a tuba that plays the low notes. And then we can hear the same exact song on another high instrument. So you heard a high instrument play that song, Chartis, on flute. But what if we heard it on violin? That was definitely higher than the last instrument we played, but I think the flute played even higher notes than that. So that's the range that we have. I'm going to play one more instrument for you guys, because I promised you I would a few months back. I brought the instrument to class. I'm bringing out my electric cello today so you can hear the difference of two stringed instruments that plays on high notes and plays on low notes. So I'm not the best cellist. I'm still teaching myself the cello like you're all learning the violin right now. But I'm going to attempt to play the exact same song on cello so you can hear the difference. Okay, everybody, we are going to learn a song today that uses both of those voices, the high voice and the low voice. And I will play each part for you on the said instrument, the violin for the high notes and the cello for the low notes. It'll be a challenge, so because I'm going to do something challenging for you guys that will hopefully be very entertaining to watch, let's all go ahead and challenge ourselves to learn how to sing with the low notes and then the high notes. So this is the song. It is called Our Garden. We start with our low notes. In our garden. Can you sing that part with me? In our garden. Awesome job. Our next part goes to the high part. Flowers grow. Can you sing that with me? Flowers grow. Then we stay up high. They look lovely. And now back low. Now back low. In a row. In a row. Let's see if we can sing that together. I will sing first, and then you repeat. In our garden. Our garden. Flowers grow. Flowers grow. They look lovely. They look lovely. Low. In a row. In a row. Let's sing it together. All at the same time. In our garden. Flowers grow. They look lovely. In a row. All right. So here's my attempt to play this song on two different instruments. Ready? In our garden. Switch, 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 switch. Flowers grow, they look lovely. Switch, 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 switch. In a row. Again. In our garden. Flowers grow, they look lovely. In a row. All right, everybody. I hope we learned something a little bit about high notes and low notes. On the piano, they're laid out in front of you. You have both the high notes for Mozart Mouse and the low notes for Beethoven Bear. But most instruments just play one or the other. Just like I had to switch back and forth between high and low notes on my violin and cello. So now we know how to listen for high and low notes. Sorry, I had to put down my cello, and it was a lot. So we learned about so many sounds today. We heard so many sounds outdoors, and then we heard so many instruments too. And in our virtual classroom, we heard some on my phone speaker. We heard flutes and tubas, and we heard violins and cellos in real life, virtually. I have one more instrument to bring out today. You tell me if you think it's a high or a low instrument, but I've been teaching myself the ukulele since we've been at home on social distancing. That's what I've been trying to do to occupy my time. And I wrote us a goodbye song to start singing at the end of our classes. So I will play the chords, and you tell me if you think this instrument is high or low. What do you think, high or low? I think this instrument's pretty high. Okay, I'm gonna sing the song twice, once so you can hear it, and the second time so you can hopefully sing it along with me. Goodbye, my music friends. I'll see you soon again. Today was super fun. The music's never done. Goodbye, my music friends. I'll see you soon again. Today was really fun. And now the song is done. Goodbye. All right, let's see if you guys can sing that along with me this time. It's gonna be our new goodbye song. 5, 6, 7, 8. Goodbye, my music friends. I'll see you soon again. Today was super fun. The music's never done. Goodbye, my music friends. I'll see you soon again. Today was super duper fun. And now the song is done. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. I can't wait to see your pictures and videos on homeroom. Until next video, happy practicing.